Hey guys, welcome back. Hope you're all well. So here we go, back with some new Japanese Sega Mega Drive pickups. I've got 4 new games to show you today. Really good titles as well. I've done pretty well at the moment, picking up some nice titles, taking them off the list, and the list is getting smaller, which is good, and the shelf's getting larger, so that's even better. So let's take a look at what I've picked up. Okay guys, so the first game I picked up is one I had previously on the Genesis, and I had a little bit of difficulty with this game. I couldn't work out how to do the double jump for some reason, and it really frustrated me, but Ninja Bear Hug came to the rescue and he showed me how to do it, and I managed to get a bit further, which was really good. And I really enjoyed the game, and it's in fact it is the very first game I ever saw on the Mega Drive back in the day, so it's got a little bit of nostalgia in that respect, so I had to get this one. And it comes in a crazy box. It is Batman from Sunsoft. Yeah, it's in a really tiny box. I knew they were small, but I didn't realize they're this small. And it looks nice, but on the shelf next to the rest of the games, it looks a little bit out of place. Oh my fucking god. Fuck's sake. Start again. Okay guys, so first up is a game that I had previously on Genesis, and I really like this game. I got a bit stuck and I had to ask Ninja Bear Hug for help, so thank God he was there. But yeah, it's a really fun title, and it's the first game I ever saw running on the Mega Drive back in the day, and so it has got that little bit of nostalgia for me, and so I had to pick it up, and it is in fantastic condition. All of these are in really nice condition actually. First one up is Batman from Sunsoft, in this ridiculously small case. They look nice, don't get me wrong, they're great, but when you've got them on the shelf and you've got all the normal size cases, and then you've got one bloody tiny case for Batman, it's really awkward to display because it just looks out of place. But very cool, and all the artwork's backwards and all, which is a bit weird. So there you go. Cartridge in a little baggie as well. It's absolutely pristine. Really happy with this. Now the seller I got this from Japan, has a website called neoamusement.com. I'll put a link down below in the description of the video. And yeah, it's an interesting website because I looked at that and his prices are lower than what he charged on eBay, because obviously he's got to cover himself eBay and PayPal fees, unfortunately. But also his prices are a bit all over the place. I looked at Super Famicom and Japanese Mega Drive, and it seems to be that a lot of the games which I would think are normally quite cheap on eBay are a little bit more expensive on his website. But then games that are really expensive, some he has in stock, some have already sold, so you can see the price they were sold for, such as like Vampire Killer, are ridiculously cheap. For example, Vampire Killer is around about 250 to 300 quid depending on the seller at the moment on eBay. On this guy's website it was 170 something, which is still a hell of a lot of money, but man, it's such a massive reduction. So if he ever gets that back in stock and he sells it for the same price, yeah, that is a good one. So there's the first game anyway, that's Batman. So the next game I picked up from a UK seller. I've been getting quite lucky with the UK sellers of Mega Drive games. They take decent care of them, thank God, and they package them well as well, which is unusual. But next one is an essential Mega Drive purchase. It's one of the earliest games, possibly the earliest, I'm not sure. And yeah, absolutely adore this game. I had to get it, even though it's not the best game in the world. I still really enjoy it, so I had to have it in my collection. It is Altered Beast. I just love that cover as well. That artwork has always struck me since it came out. I just think it looks really cool. It really just, you know, as a kid, you see that, you'd be like, yeah, I want to play that. It just looks badass. It's got a really nice spine on the Japanese version as well. And even the back piece looks really nice. It's just really nicely designed all the way around. So it's a really fun game. I just love it. For me, this game, it's all about the dialogue, and the different bits of speech you get in this game are just so funny, and they just stick in your mind. It's just really fun to play as well. But yeah, top game. Can I open this? Yes I can. Aha. There we go. So it's one of the hole punch manuals as well. But pristine condition, very happy with it. Yeah, nice to see a UK seller being completely honest about the condition. So there you go, that's Altered Beast. Next one is another one from a UK seller. Now I got this from the same seller that sold me Moonwalker, so I knew the condition was going to be bang on. And this is the game I really wanted to get because I've never played a home version as far as I'm aware. I've only played it on the arcade, I believe, and I really like this game a lot. And I saw Chris Novabug playing this recently. I think it was for a high score challenge, so I thought, you know what, I've got to grab that. And it was up for a decent price. I'm not too sure about the artwork, mind, but we'll see. And it is Juju Densetsu, otherwise known as Toki Going Ape Spit. Yeah, the monkeys, I don't know, they look a bit weird. I think it's because of the shape of their heads, and it's just, I don't know, it just doesn't look right to me. But nonetheless, it's alright. The spine's a bit basic, but it's got a really nice back piece. I love the art on the back. I think that looks really cool. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to playing it. It's a brilliant game, so I've only played it in the arcades, so hopefully it'll be a good home port. I'm pretty sure it is. There we go. Lovely condition again. You know, labels on the carts are bang on, the manuals are spot on. Really happy with these games. I'm doing quite well so far. So that's Juju Densetsu, or Toki going 8-bit. Really cool. If you don't know what it is, it's a platform action game with a monkey. Human transforms into a monkey and you can spit fire. Yeah, it's bizarre but very cool. I will be putting gameplays of all of these games on my channel, so you'll have to check them out anyway. And the last one I picked up, guys, I was really happy to find this one. This is absolutely amazing addition to the collection. I saw this listed. I wasn't going to buy any more games for the month. I was going to leave it at that because I've been buying quite a few. You know, I had 4 in the last video. These 3. I thought, well, 7's enough. But I did a quick check. Newly listed items. This came up and I thought, you know what? I've got to buy that. The price is right. And I did a worldwide search. And it was the cheapest online. So I thought, yeah, I've definitely got to grab that. And the condition looked good. And the game is, and this artwork is possibly my favourite cover so far. It is Cheeky Cheeky Boys, otherwise known as Mega Twins. Look at that artwork. I mean, that is one hell of a cover. So detailed, so colourful. Even the spine, absolutely superb. And I love the back piece. That, just look at that. If you don't sell your Japanese games, what will? Beautiful. Now, I had this on the Amiga back in the day, the big box Mega Twins. So I don't know how the Megadrive version compares. Look at the condition of that. I mean, pristine. You really can't complain. I looked at some gameplay on YouTube. It looked absolutely brilliant. I have heard in the past, I've seen YouTubers say how good this game is. So I am excited to see what it's like on the Megadrive. But yeah, I spoke to the seller once it arrived because it was taking a few days. And I messaged him and I said, do you know how long it takes to get from Ireland to here? And he was like, oh, it's about 4 or 5 working days usually. And then it turned up the next day, thank God. So I was able to tell him it had arrived. And when I mentioned it had arrived, I was happy with the condition, it was beautiful and everything. He said to me, oh yeah, it's from my own personal collection, I'm selling everything off at the moment. And when I bought that, it was actually new old stock. So I thought, yeah, well, that actually makes sense considering it's absolutely pristine. Because normally when games come through, I'll strip them down, clean the cartridge, I'll take all the artwork and the manual out and I'll clean the case with some alcohol, get all the crap off the plastic on the case. With Toki and Cheeky Cheeky Boys and Batman, all of those were pristine. There was no dirt, no grime. There's usually a lot of dust along the top in there, in the crevices and everything. So I usually clean that out as well. But they didn't need cleaning. Absolutely brilliant. Altered Beast, I did need to give it a quick bit of a wipe over, but it was only a little bit of dust. But yeah, I was really surprised. So yeah, those are the 4 games I've picked up recently, guys. Absolutely fantastic additions, and I'm really happy the way this Japanese Mega Drive collection is going. Okay guys, so there we go. That's the 4 new games for my Japanese Mega Drive collection. That's growing quite nicely at the moment. Working through the list and I'm doing quite well. Not to have that little bit of focus, that's the most important thing really. And yeah, I'm really happy the way it's going. So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. As always, thank you very much for watching. Please remember to like, comment, share and subscribe. And I'll see you in my next video.